Something that Loki said during the show, no one is bad, like there is no one who is good. What do you want to say with this?
You know, everything I want to say in the show, I feel like these guys say it better than I could hear. But I do believe that particular line is true, and that's Loki's philosophy is we do tend to all exist in shades of gray. And you know that can be that can be a liberating thought or a terrifying one, maybe depending on how you feel about yourself.
We have the dark side inside.
Exactly.
All of us. Quote inside the series, and Loki said, there is no one who is good, like there is no one who is bad. And which side is your character?
Well, that's interesting. I think every character in the show has a mixture, like life. I think people are flawed, and certainly Renslayer is doing the best she can. She's working really hard. She, in terms of the world, in the ideology of the timekeepers and the TVA, she's playing by the rules. She's doing everything correctly. So whether that's good or bad, I think depends on your point of view. And I think that's, as I say, sort of underlying a lot of the themes of the show is, everybody is a mixture of good and bad, I think, in different amounts. So yeah, you'll have to watch the rest of the show to see how that plays out for each character.
There is a quote inside the series that Loki said, there is no one who is bad, like there is no one good. So what do you want to say with this?
I think for me, I love villains, and I think that you don't necessarily have to like their actions, but you have to understand them. And Loki, for me, obviously we've seen him go from villain to anti-hero across the MCU movies, and he's one of those characters that really exists in the gray area, and I've always found that very interesting. And I think for me, with our Loki, obviously, this is a different Loki. He's from Avengers. He hasn't had this amazing emotional growth and arc in the sense of the Loki from Infinity War. So I think it was kind of tapping into a much earlier version of Loki, but then also how do they feel about their place in the universe? And I think that's definitely a question that we explore across the show, is the sense of identity, and will Loki always be defined by his past actions, or is there room for change?